Good evening, ma'am. My name is Bamsi J. Manalawalian from TO Delta. So tonight I will explain to you, ma'am, what these functions means. First is the code select. So what is the function of code select? First, I have studied this before answering. The function of code select, it lets you access different datas like the air supply temperature, return air temperature, set point temperature, compressor status. So in order for it to select different code data, you need to press the enter, or in the picture, selecting code data is you need to press the select. In order for the code to be selected, you need to manually press the enter button. So next is the pre-trip. So the purpose of pre-trip is, or the PTI, pre-trip inspection, is it allows us to test the system or the container before loading cargo. So here I've put my studies. It runs full automatic system test, like testing the compressors, the fans, the sensors, and electrical components before loading cargoes. So next one is alarmless. So what is alarmless? It allows us to, if we click alarmless, it allows us to see the past and present problems. So it is used for troubleshooting. Just simple as that. It is used for troubleshooting. Next is manual defrost or slash interval. So manual defrost or slash interval is, it allows us to manually defrost the compressor pipes or the container itself, to manually defrost or to set a specific time or an interval time, so we can defrost it not in an instant but in an interval or successive way. So next one is enter. So this enter is just a button. It allows us to select in the system or in the display. It allows us to click that code or that specific program if we choose enter. So this one, the arrow up and the arrow down, is just it allows us to scroll different or multiple codes in the display using this one. If we use this, we can scroll throughout the display, or casually we can adjust the temperature set point in the refrigeration container. So next one is the return supply. So here the return supply is, it allows us to check if cooling is effective, like checking if we click the return, it allows us to see the return air temperature. It allows us to monitor actively the return and supply air temperature inside the container. So next one is degrees Celsius and degree Fahrenheit. So what does it mean? Degrees Celsius and degree Fahrenheit allows us to change the temperature unit in the display. It's just like that. It just allows us to change the temperature unit from degrees Fahrenheit to degrees Celsius, or vice versa, from degrees Fahrenheit to degrees Celsius, or Celsius to Fahrenheit. Next is battery power. So what is the purpose of battery power? It allows us to use this battery power as a backup button if the power supply of the container runs out or it malfunctions. It allows us to click the battery power, and the display panel will light or open, or it allows us to operate the container itself for a specific or given minimum time, not the whole operation, but just a given minimum time or a specific time only. So next is the alternate or alt mode. So what is alt mode or alternate mode? So it allows us to switch to backup or alternate operating mode. It means that when we say backup or alternate mode, it allows the system to run in a power saving, like what we use in cell phone, like power saving or ultra power saving mode. It allows us to alternate, or it allows us to choose an alternative mode for the system to run on. That's all.